Merry Vidmas, everyone. Welcome to Vidmas number 8. That's right, it's already 8th of December. Getting close to Christmas now. And for today's video, CastleGate is going to bring to you a little bit of gameplay from none other than the one and only Bloons Tower Defense 5. Yeah, that's right. This game, it was quite prominent. It probably isn't so prominent now. Everyone is moving on to Bloons TD 6 because, let's be honest, it is a pretty awesome game. But before that, this was the game. This was so well polished. This was such a big leap forward from Bloons TD 4. It was so good compared to just about every other tower defense out there on the market that it lasted for somewhat, 6 years before Bloons TD 6 came out and basically improved on it again. But honestly, this game, it has all the credentials of a great tower defense. It's very basic, it's very good looking, it's very fun. There's plenty of complexity to keep you from being bored. There's lots of different maps to play, lots of different towers to play with, lots of different strategies you can try to employ and change up. As opposed to some TDs that honestly they favour certain towers and so forth, or they lock in complexity down to a finite number of towers to pass a certain gate within the level design and all that stuff. But this game is just straight up fun, and it's honestly done Ninja Kiwi quite well. To be honest, this game was actually so good that they ended up creating a whole bunch of spin-offs. I think this game itself has 2 or even 3 expansion packs that you can play that tack onto this. I think you have to pay for them or something. But yeah, it's also this game's likeness was used in games such as Bloons Monkey City, Bloons Super Monkey, and Bloons Super Monkey 2. And I think there was also another Bloons as well. So honestly, this game, it was so good. It was so well polished that it's lent out. It's got quite a legacy that it has left behind. Let's go ahead and play some of it just to show you what I mean. But yeah, the game is 8 years old now, so it's starting to show its age a little bit, but it's really not that bad. You can still play this game and have a lot of fun. And trust me, you're not going to run out of maps to play. There are so many maps. And just remember, this isn't any of the expansion packs. This is just standard Bloons Tower Defense 5. In fact, it is the Bloons Tower Defense 5, Bloons TD 5 version that you have the least amount going for you in. There is a mobile version that you can play it just comes with basically all the same maps and so forth, but it's faster to play because it's on the mobile instead of being on Flash. And also, I think because you purchased that part of the game, or that version of the game I should say, that you basically end up starting with a whole bunch of extra stuff that you can go for straight off the bat, whereas with this you have to pay for using your monkey money, or you have to use tokens or something like that. So you've got to make that extra step to get things going really well in this version of the game. But still, it's still a very fun version of the game. So let's go ahead and play it. Let's try this snowy one. Let's go for hard, I think in reverse as well. Let's see, we've got power-ups. Yeah, these power-ups you could actually go ahead and research in the mobile version, I think. But in here you have to pay for them. We don't need any of that though, so let's go ahead. Let's give it a crack. Now, all things considered, the graphics aren't too bad. Yeah, it's still 2D. It's not... This isn't Bloons Tower Defense 6, okay? Let's not be kidding ourselves of anything. But it's pretty good. Here we go. Where do we want to put this? I've got a Monkey Apprentice. And I'm going to put it about here because that's a good amount of coverage. And of course you've got that lovely music that came with Bloons Tower Defense. Let's listen to that for a bit while I play. Although from what I've been reading in all of the comments and some of the forums, apparently everyone likes the Bloons Monkey City music a little bit better. Apparently it's just nicer. I've played Bloons Monkey City before, and I don't know. I think they're both about the same par. They're still pretty chill. It's nice. Yeah, we can go with this. I'm gonna leak one. Now, is that okay? How many lives? Oh yeah, I've got 100. Just let it go. That's fine. Now, let's get the fireball going for a second attack. Whoa. That's loud. So, let's turn off the sound and just listen to the music. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. So, it's 8th of December. Have you done your Christmas shopping yet? I'll be honest with you, I haven't yet. But I plan to go out this Sunday, I think, to go ahead and do my shopping. Doing a couple of KKs, which is alright, actually. It certainly reduces the number of presents I have to think about getting. And I'm always all about that. Call me lazy, but honestly, come on. The worst thing is to have to try and find presents for, like, 10, 15 people individually. I'd rather just do 2 or 3 KKs instead. It's much more simple. It's not so good for the economy, but it's much more simple for me, so, Alright, we're leaking some stuff, so let's get a tower out. Just to minimize that damage. Wow. That saved me 7 lives. That was so not worth it. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we can use one of these guys. And just in case you were wondering, yes, this is the version with all of the extra towers added on. So you've got... Well, not quite, actually. I don't see the Monkey Engineer in here. But we do have the Dartling Gunner. We have the Spike Factory. And we have the Monkey Sub. We don't have the Engineer though, and we don't seem to have the Bloon Chipper either, which kind of sucks. I really like the Bloon Chipper, mostly because it's just overpowered. Like, a lot overpowered. But we can survive without them, that's okay. Mind you, those 2 monkeys are in the mobile version. They come out standard. And they do make the game a hell of a lot easier. Well, maybe not the Monkey Engineer. The Monkey Engineer, I can take them or leave them. Monkey Engineer is kind of useful for those super large boss fights against some of those, those big blimps like Bloontonium or some Bloonosaurus, whatever they're called. Those things, when those boss rounds come around as like daily challenges or something, that's when the Engineer can sometimes be useful because of their ability to put down sentries. When they put down the sentries, then you've got multiple attacks happening towards the giant blimp. And for those blimps where just the sheer number of attacks is the best strategy, the Engineer is pretty much unmatched in terms of effectiveness. So, yeah, that's certainly something to consider. Alright. Now, I've upgraded my sub so that basically my sub can see and attack balloons that are in range of other towers. And now it's firing twice as fast, so I shouldn't have any problems attacking all the balloons. But just to make sure that I have no problems, I'm going to save up for Lightning Bolt on my wizard. And then after that, I'm just going to sort of leave this running for about 20 rounds or so and start focusing on a banana farm. Because at the end of the day, when you play this game, if you're going to go beyond round 60, banana farms are definitely key. Can't survive without them. You just can't. You need the extra bananas. Bananas or cash? I don't get it. You collect the bananas from the banana farms so that you can convert them to cash by selling them. I don't know what the story is. Who cares? It's just a game at the end of the day. Oh, here we go. Let's get that lightning going. Now, the reason why I got lightning is not only because I just want a tower that does more attack. I want this specific tower that can detect camo balloons to also be able to attack lots of camo balloons. I believe there's 1 or 2 rounds on the lead up to round 85 where there's quite a lot of camo balloons, and if you don't have enough popping power for camo balloons specifically, you will struggle. In fact, you will probably lose. Alright, let's get airburst just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure that monkey subs can see camo balloons if another tower that can see camo balloons sees those balloons. I think it, just for that range, it hops off the camo detection. But mind you, when the camos pass through here, without camo detection, this sub won't actually be able to see them. So, yeah, something to consider, which I think also makes subs rather overpowered. I mean, they're an awesome tower, but they're overpowered. Subs and balloon chippers are 2 of the most ridiculously overpowered towers in Bloons TD 5, in my opinion. They were not part of the original suite of towers that came with Bloons TD 5 when it first came out. It was one of those towers that was added on afterwards. And honestly, so was the balloon chipper, so I don't know why, but it looks like they just threw the rulebook out the window when they created those. Speaking of rulebook out the window, what the hell am I doing? Let's get some banana farms down, and let's upgrade them. Please. Yes. Thank you. How much does a special agent cost, and can I afford it? Oh, jeez. I've got 33 monkey money, so I'm not getting anything anytime soon. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. And, of course, there are more differences between this version and the version on the mobile. Honestly, I've got Bloons TD 5 on the iPad, and I use that when I go down to, say, I don't know, do some working out on the cross trainer or something. I usually just play a little bit of Bloons TD 5 to distract myself from the boredom of doing cross training. But, yeah, that version, it has more spies as well, I think, at its disposal. So you've got your monkey engineer and your balloon chipper, but also what comes with it is a couple of extra spies. One in particular that I was looking for just then, I realized this version just doesn't have, is something called the banana farmer. Basically, it's a farmer tower. It has a decent sized range as well. You plonk it down in the middle of like a whole circle of banana farms or something, and you don't have to collect the bananas. It just collects them for you if the bananas fall within its range of influence, I suppose. Ooh, hello. I'm starting to struggle. That's interesting. Oh, not struggling, but that was a little bit embarrassing, that one. Alright, let's save up and get ballistic missile from the sub. That should make things a little bit easier. And in fact, if we're not going to have the balloon chipper in this version, you know, what is this guy doing? Come on. That was a stopgap measure, nothing more. Uh-oh. Okay, time for spikes. No, not time for spies. I said spikes. Whew. Lucky. 39 lives. Tell you what, I'm not doing a very good job of this, am I? Okay. I could get a whirlwind. That's really just pushing back my problems and not dealing with them. Alright, let's do that. And that didn't do it that well. Am I still alive? Okay. 7. I've got 7 lives. I'm still alive. Oh, God, this is not good. But I have... Do I have ballistic missile on that sub? Pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm just going to upgrade this sub to be pretty much a mirror of that sub. So we've got twice the popping power. That would be good. Alright. Airburst darts is incredibly important as an upgrade for the sub. Can't wait to finally select that one. And you know what? I think 2 of these, ideally 3 of these subs, are upgraded to ballistic missile. Would be good, but 2 of these should be able to take down an MOAB, that's the blue blimp, and also all of its contents. Should. In theory. So long as the track is long enough. Uh-oh. Oh, I have no detection, do I? Outside of this guy. Alright, time to fix that. Let's get a couple of monkeys going. By a couple of monkeys, I mean a couple of monkeys with upgraded sight. The second upgrade for the first path on these monkeys actually grants them camo detection, so let's just plonk down a few in random spots. Let's see, that's already there. So if I do this here, and that's reasonable coverage. Yeah, I'd say that's reasonable coverage. Okay, now we've got good enough camo detection. Our subs will be able to piggyback off those, and I should be able to detect and attack just about all of the camo balloons on the field, wherever they are. Fingers crossed. Okay, round 44. That's not good, because round 46 I think is where the first MOAB shows its face. Although I do have quite a lot of money right now. You know what, I could get another sub and upgrade it, just like these. I could almost afford 2 subs actually. Almost, not quite. Or I could do something stupid like get a super monkey. Hey, that's cheap. 3,780. I was expecting it to be 4,320. What difficulty am I on? I thought I was on hard. That seems cheap. Oh, well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Fine, I'll just get a super monkey. I have no problems doing that, and you know what? Yeah, let's give it laser blasts, sure. Well, that was no fuss. Alright, now this is somehow proving to be a bit of a fuss though, so... let's see, what to do from here. Round 48, okay, so we can comfortably take down an MOAB. We now have a super monkey that is pretty devastating to just about everything. And if I plonk down this here and go ahead and upgrade path 2, now my super monkey can also detect and shoot against camo, which means, yeah, this guy's kind of redundant, and this guy's, yeah, we'll say they're redundant as well, and lastly this guy, yeah, you're redundant too, buddy. Right, so I was able to salvage those and get a little bit of cash back. Nice. Who doesn't like a little bit of cash back, right? Now that we're here, let's go ahead and plonk down another banana farm. Ooh. Oh, that's okay. They only made it to about here. Gotta keep an eye on those balloons. Gotta make sure I don't leak anymore. I've only got 3 lives left. Can't afford to leak any. Let's see. While we're at it, let's focus on getting this upgrade. We want plasma because honestly, plasma is so much better than laser. There we go. Oh wow. Well, those balloons got smacked out, didn't they? Okay, let's plonketh downeth thiseth. Make it target strong, and let's make sure that it really dissolves every single balloon that comes near it. Glue Gunner is, in my opinion, especially on the very last upgrade on path 1, stupidly overpowered as far as towers go. When it comes to not blimps, okay, it's useless pretty much against blimps, but for any type of balloon, having a 4-2 glue gunner is ridiculous, because the glue gunner will go ahead and splash glue on, I think it's like 6 or 10 balloons at a time per shot, and when the glue sticks to the balloons, it will go ahead and pop them. Well, the 3-2 pops them every, like, balloon dissolver. I think it does, yeah, twice every second, and this pops every balloon that has, yeah, every balloon that has glue on it pops it 10 times a second. So when you think about it, a ceramic is essentially 18 layers of balloon. I think that includes also the ceramic component of it. I think there's like 7 layers of ceramic, and then beyond that another 11 layers of balloon to pop, which would be like rainbow, and then zebra, and then black or white, filters down to pink, yellow, green, blue, and red, or something like that. I don't know. What I do know is that it requires 18 popping power. So as soon as this guy shoots a blob of glue on any balloon, after 2 seconds that balloon is dead, including ceramics. Now, tell me, is that not just ridiculously overpowered? Speaking of ridiculously overpowered, so I've now got a sun god. I was able to afford a sun god, so I thought, why not? Instead of upgrading another banana farm and taking them all the way to the banana investments banks, instead, why don't I just go ahead and turn the plasma into a sun god? It's essentially, I think each of those yellow shots in those 3 streams, it does the same amount of damage as a plasma from a plasma monkey, only it shoots out 3 streams instead of 1. So you're getting basically 3 times the popping power, and it looks like it shoots them at the same frequency as well as a plasma monkey. So you're pretty much getting 3 plasma monkeys and 1 monkey. Value for money? Yeah, it kind of is. For those of you who are thinking, no it's not, because it costs more than 3 times the upgrade for Plasma Monkey, that's true, but remember, to get to Plasma Monkey you have to also upgrade first through Laser, and you've got to add in that cost as well. So really, the cost to get Plasma is the cost of Laser and Plasma combined. So when you combine those two, that equals, what? Just a little bit under half the cost of a sun god. So you're getting, for a little bit more than twice the cost, you're getting around 3 times the firepower. So, in other words, upgrading to a sun god is so worth it. Ridiculously worth it. There's no good argument that could convince me of otherwise. So, long story short, if you have the opportunity to upgrade to a sun god, go ahead and do it. And don't go down the Robo Monkey path, because it's fun, but it's not as good. I'm just going to tell you straight up right now. It's not as good. Not as effective. And also, remember, the technological terror, while it does do a decent amount of attack, and it does have an amazing little ability, that amazing little ability has an amazingly little range. So, number 1, you have to micromanage it, which sucks because it's an ability. And number 2, in my opinion, it's much better to just go ahead and save up a lot of cash, like in excess of about 300,000 cash, and instead go ahead and upgrade your sun god to a temple of the monkey god instead, because the temple, when upgraded correctly with all the correct towers being sacrificed, is ridiculously powerful. You didn't pick up on that yawn, did you? I got away with it, didn't I? Yeah? Good. Okay, just checking. Yeah, let me just collect this so that I can turn this into investments. There we go. So this is what you want from your banana farms, by the way. You want to turn them into banana investments advisory. A lot of people I've read on some forums say that, and they swear black and blue, that it's much better to go down the banana farm path on path 1 instead, where you go for the Banana Republic and then you go for the Banana Laboratory. And basically it throws out 3 or 4 crates of bananas worth about 600 each. And when you think about it, yeah, okay, if you were starting out with a banana investments advisory, then you know what, you only get about 1,400 for the round from 0 balance for each round, first off, which does sound like it's a lot less than 2,400 roughly from the other type of banana farm, and you'd be right. But remember, the banana investments advisory, yeah, it doesn't feed you money all the time, but after 7 turns you collect 18,000 and like 600 or something like that coins. So that divided by 7, it works out to be about the same, and it's a lot less micromanaging. You don't have to worry about having your mouse over this area or something like that to go ahead and collect the crates of bananas. You don't have to micromanage it anywhere near as much. You just wait 7 rounds, go there, click to collect the balance once, and that's it. It's much more manageable, and you get around about the same amount of coinage. In fact, yeah, I think it works out to be pretty much almost exactly the same. Really close. Like, there's no real comparison. So if you can wait, then I highly recommend you wait. Here we go, 12 grand and 12 grand. How the hell did they end up being the same? Okay, anyway, if I collect those 12, 24, 36, and it cost me 12. Yeah, okay, let's burn these 2. Yep, collect all that cash, 37. Now I've got more than enough to turn these last 2 into banana advisories. There we go, perfect. So now, it's round 72. At round 79, I'll be picking up something like around about 73,000 cash from these banana farms. Now, I don't know about you, but being able to pick up 73,000 cash every 7 rounds is really going to help me out. Mind you, having said that, I've been going through all of these rounds, and I'm wondering, what were they thinking when they were designing these rounds? I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough, I'm on an easy map. It is an easy map, but I have not touched any of these monkeys at all for so long. Hell, I haven't even selected jungle drums, actually. That's ridiculous, I should have done that. But yeah, I've done nothing to increase my popping power, and I've just been going through these rounds like crazy. Something like 15 rounds, maybe even 20 rounds, with the towers that I set up before untouched. All of this time has been spent on upgrading banana farms. How crazy is that? Not very well balanced, maybe? I don't know. You tell me in the comments below. Is this game unbalanced? I mean, yeah, it could stand some improvements, but that's what Bloons TD 6 is for. Now that's a game where you have to constantly do a little bit here, a little bit there all the time. You can't get away with doing this, with neglecting your towers and just going banana farm for like 30 rounds straight. You can't really do that very effectively in Bloons TD 6 at all. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I think that just makes it a great game. There we go, 7.5 for each banana advisory. Ooh, I think I know what's coming up, actually. Round 77. I think round 78 is a tough one, or am I thinking of Bloons TD 6? I don't know, I get the two confused now. But yeah, I think one of these rounds coming up soon is like just a lot, and I mean a hell of a lot of regrower balloons that come in that are ceramic, and unless you have the insane amount of popping power required to get rid of them all, you will be overwhelmed and lose. You basically have to destroy them faster than they can regrow. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to burn through it just in case this is the round. Let's see, what is this round? Oh crap, it is. It's the one with like lots and lots. Okay, I need to very quickly not do the glue gunner. I need... Oh, okay. I need nothing. That was lucky. Looks like I had enough firepower. Okay, first things first, let's get rid of the glue gunner. What I was going to do in a hurry was I was going to put down just a couple of juggernauts to be able to shoot back in a line towards all of the balloons that were coming. And I was going to put them down here because juggernauts do an amazing job at going ahead and cracking open ceramics. It's good to know. Really good for softening things up. Am I still on round 78? Yeah, I am. Okay. Alright, hopefully we're finishing that round soon. Actually, you can tell by how far this is ticked up. Whoa! I don't know what that was, but that was a lot of camos. Anyway, here we are. I've got 4 advisories, all up to 18,286 coins each. I'm going to collect all of that, thank you very much. And now I'm going to go ahead and do final upgrades on everything that I have, except for the Super Monkey. Or will I get first strike capability? Basically, what is it? It's a missile strike on the largest balloon on screen. Destroys up to a ZOMG balloon in one go. What? Or many lesser balloons. 60-second cooldown. This destroys a ZOMG? I didn't know that. I thought it was as powerful as the blimp hunter from the bomb tower. Okay, that's interesting. But do I need it? I suppose the correct answer is probably not. You know what? I've done this before. Instead of getting a temple, I've just placed down lots and lots of sun gods, and I've given them all different priorities, and you know what? That worked out quite well, actually. That worked out really well. A lot more powerful than I thought it was going to be. So maybe I could try that strategy again? Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, I'm not going to go that nuts. I'm just going to put down 1, and if I can afford it, maybe 2 more sun gods. Can I afford 2 more? So yeah, you know what? Almost. Not far off it. Get in there. Yeah, you're well within. I'm 10 grand short. That's okay, I can make that out pretty quickly. Now, I'll mark 1 as last. Actually, I'll mark you as last because you've got a better angle. And I'll mark you as strong, so this one can attack first. So that way they're attacking different balloons all across the spectrum of whatever's out there. Hopefully, or well, for the most part. They might target around the same spot sometimes because, you know, the last one might be the most strongest or something like that. Let's see. There we go, Sun God. Beautiful. Yeah, I've tried the strategy before, just placing a crap ton of Sun Gods all over the place, all powered up by these monkey towns that are all, you know, 4-2 monkey towns, so that I get the extra cash from the balloons that have popped in their range. And you know what? It's been fine. It was very effective, actually. I couldn't believe how effective it was, but there you go. A strategy you can use if you really want a low maintenance, very, very simple, very manageable way of popping lots and lots of blimps and balloons. Just do that. And yeah, like I said, just mix and match the priorities all over the place. Because remember, if you've got lots of sun gods all over the map, then that means you'll be able to fire at the balloons from all sorts of directions. So just randomizing the priorities all over the place really does make the sun gods shoot their, you know, their yellow plasma balls just literally everywhere, and it works well, and it's fine. Except that it's a total lag fest, because there's now just so many, like, bolts of something on the screen that the game has to track and constantly do collision detection for and stuff. It does become a little bit of a strain on the CPU, I'm not gonna lie. But it's effective. Where are we? Round 83. Actually, where are we on these? Oh yeah, that'll tick up to 10 grand, I believe. Do I want 40 grand instead of 72 grand in 2 rounds time? Yeah, we're at the penultimate. We've just finished the penultimate round, so let's go ahead and just collect these and I don't know, we'll get something nice. There we go. Get that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get this ability. Let's try it. Ready? Set. Oh, we're starting the penultimate round. Okay. I thought we just finished the penultimate round. My bad. Oof. You can start to really feel the lag right now. You don't really get this problem in the mobile version, by the way. Oh, so I could have collected 14k from all of these. Ah, well, that's okay. I'm not going to complain. I'm not even going to bother collecting those, actually. There's no need. Okay, first strike capability. I've got one, and that's all I want to do. I just want to test it and see what happens. While we're at it, let's just chuck down a super monkey here. It's an odd place to put it, but I'm going to put it there. I'm going to commit. You know what? I want it to have extra range, so okay. Let's burn all of these banks for $1,416 each. And upgrade this. Okay, here we go. First strike capability. Let's see what happens. Boom. Holy crap, it worked! Okay, so there you go. Bloons TD 5, guys. Merry Vidmas. It's a great game. Still very fun to play, and still very free to play. If you go to Ninja Kiwi, all you have to do is just create an account, just use one of your email addresses as, part of your identification. It's very simple, very standard thing to do. And then just hop on and start playing. Now, just remember, if you do go ahead and play this game at Ninja Kiwi for the first time, then you're going to have to go through the arduous process of slowly unlocking all of these towers and leveling up your rank. I'm rank 66, so I finished unlocking all of these towers ages ago. I think the highest rank you need to unlock a tower is something like rank 41 or something like that. I did that ages ago. But yeah, a simple strategy to unlock towers is as soon as you go up a rank and you unlock either a tower or a tower's upgrade. I think you have to unlock upgrades as well. But yeah, as soon as you get them, just go ahead and place a couple onto the field. Basically, you get, not only does your XP matter, but also I think the tower's XP itself also matters. I might just be talking about Bloons TD 6, but yeah, long story short, as soon as you get a tower, just plonk at the very least one copy of that tower somewhere on the field so that it's there and it's popping balloons. Okay? That's how you can ensure your best chances of quickly ranking up as fast as possible and getting all of the towers and their upgrades unlocked. In doing that, you are going to have to play the game probably on easy or medium at first on one of the beginner maps, and you'll probably lose a couple of times before you finally get all of your towers up unlocked, and then after that you'll also have you'll have the ability to go ahead and do some other stuff, such as probably nothing in the premium section. I think you need cash for this. Yeah, you need to trade your Ninja Kiwi coins, of which I have 0, by the way. You can't see them, they're off the screen, but I have none. so I'm not getting any of these lovely little upgrades. Some of them are great, like this one, Explodey Darts. This is awesome. Basically, dart monkeys' darts explode on their last pop. So in other words, your dart monkey doubles up as a nice little miniature bomb tower, which means a dart monkey can pop lead balloons. How cool is that? Yeah, and lots of other things like bigger beacons. Monkey Village has a massively increased range of influence. That would be super useful. I've seen this in use before. Basically, the range of influence on a village is almost double the radius. It's insane how much bigger that is. That's definitely worth getting. Dreadnought, Flaming Cannonballs. I mean, let's be honest, they stole that idea from themselves for Bloons TD 6 because it was a great idea. That's definitely worth it. Let's see. What's Tack Awesomeizer? Sharper than sharp. All types of tacks or spikes or something now pop twice as much as before, so twice as effective. I mean, if you have some strategies that are basically around tack towers, which, let's be honest, we all like a good tack tower, or the what's it called? Spike Factory, that's the one. Yeah, any strategies using the Spike Factory, this would make them twice as effective, so definitely worth it. Let's see, a lot of these other ones are kind of average. I mean, anything that makes blimps weaker, that's always welcome. 50% health, that's definitely worth it, and that's why it's so many Ninja Kiwi coins. 45, holy mackerel, that's a lot. Of course, you could always cheap out and get literally everything for 250 Ninja Kiwis. That's actually a bargain considering how much more it costs to get everything else individually. So there's some food for thought. Let's see, what else other than the premium? Oh, your towers. This just gives you a place where you can look at what all of the upgrades are for each of the towers, so you can study them up. Buy all upgrades. There you go. So it looks like you do have to get upgrades at a certain ranks, and it looks like it's only the 4th tier upgrade for each of the towers. You need a certain rank to get them. Unfortunately, I can't show you what that looks like because all of mine are unlocked. Oh, there you go. I think that's the highest required rank that we can have in this game. It's rank 45. So there you go. After rank 45, you've got everything you need. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's this thing here. For monkey money, by the way, you get monkey money by basically beating maps as you go along. What you can do is you can plonk down one of these things and you can upgrade it. Basically, it's think of it as a tower shrine to a specific type of tower monkey that you can put down in game, and you can give it upgrades, and these are all the effects that they give. I highly recommend, probably because it makes it the most versatile thing. I usually go the Mage Spy because, okay, first tier, when you buy this thing, it makes the cost of all apprentices and their upgrades cheaper by 5%. That's not much. The first upgrade, so tier 2, is not much better. Increases attack speed of all apprentices by 10%. Fair enough, whoop-de-doo. But on the 3rd tier, that's where things get interesting. And this does get costly, by the way. I think the 3rd tier upgrade is like something like 3,500 monkey money? It gets incrementally more expensive as you go, obviously. Adds a new additional magic bolt attack that seeks out its target. So straight away off the bat, as soon as you plonk down any of the magic monkeys, you get a second attack that is a seeking bolt, much like the seeking shuriken from the ninja monkey. That's very useful. You have no idea how much useful that is. You get that for free every time you place one down onto a map. I cannot stress enough how much more powerful your mage becomes if you open up a map with a mage, and you can afford to put down a mage in every single difficulty level, I think, straight off the bat, because a mage is never more than 650 cash to plonk down. So This makes it awesome. And also, when it comes to these towers, there's a negative effect. It's not, a 4th tier or anything. It's just a negative effect that happens all the time when you plonk down one of these. By buffing up my mages, I increase the cost of super monkeys and their upgrades by 5%. Okay, fair enough. And there's a deficit with every other tower as well. You can have a play with these. Ooh, wow, super monkey layers, damn expensive. Okay, reduce cost by 5%, increase the range of super monkeys by 10%. So in other words, it's like increase range or attack speeds or something by 10% is the second tier. First tier is just reduce the cost of it and its upgrades by 5%. That seems pretty standard across the board just by looking at it. Yep. Third tier, what is it? Super Eyes can detect camo. Oh, that kind of sucks. There's a 3rd tier upgrade. So, Super Monkey Lair, 3rd tier, which would probably cost 1 million monkey money, allows super monkeys to detect camo. Now, I'm sorry, but in-game, I think for the cost of a super monkey that is upgraded to laser eyes and no range increases, for that cost you can put a monkey village right next to it and upgrade that village to allow the super monkey, or every single tower, so potentially multiple super monkeys, to detect camo. So I don't get what the point of that is. That's a rip-off. Anyway, on that sour note, yeah, aside from that little disappointment, honestly, that's hardly even a blemish on this game. This is a great game. If you get bored with just playing normal games, you can play daily challenges, or you can play special missions, which they all change every now and then. Or special missions, I think they're pretty solid. They stay around. And these look very similar to the ones that I see on the mobile version as well. Basically just special, difficult, sort of custom one-off tasks. They're really hard. And yes, there is a 4/4 Wizard Lord that is already on the ground when you play this particular mission, for example, but every second round it goes ahead and sacrifices your most expensive tower. So what's the strategy? Just keep putting down lots and lots of cheap towers and let the Wizard Lord take care of most of everything on the map, and hopefully you win. Or make sure that you sell your most expensive tower if you have one before the second round ends, so that way you salvage it, but you've still got a powerful monkey down and you just have to bear the cost of selling it and then rebuilding it all the time. That could be a pain in the butt. But yeah, anyways, figure out your own strategies. Get on it. Bloons TD 5. Lovely game. I love it. You're going to love it. Head down to Ninja Kiwi and play it. I'm out of here. Catch you later, guys.